The Young and the Restless spoilers. Patty crashes Jack and Diane's getaway. Shock and horror follow. The Young and the Restless Y&R. Spoilers hint that Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke, may prove she's got a few more tricks up her sleeve. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins Abbott's Susan Walters attempt to reconnect on a romantic trip may soon get derailed thanks to sneaky Patty. During the week of August 24th to 28th, Diane and Jack will decide they deserve a little time to themselves. Jack and Diane will make plans for a special getaway so that they can properly celebrate their reunion. Once Diane and Jack kick off this getaway, they'll assume they're going to relax and just savor the feeling of being in each other's arms. Y&R spoilers say Jack and Diane won't know it yet, but a familiar threat could be looming. Diane and Jack's trip will kick off on August 28th, which is the same day Patty and Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, will get reacquainted. It looks like Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, will have Matt locked up in the same maximum security psych ward where Patty is currently awaiting trial. Jack was informed that Patty was locked up tight and feels confident there's no way she can get out. Of course, it looks like Jack's going to be proven wrong about that, especially if Patty gets Matt's help escaping. The soapy puzzle pieces are coming together here. It can't be a coincidence that Jack and Diane are about to go on a romantic trip, right as Patty re-enters the picture. All signs point to Patty breaking out of this facility with Matt and ultimately crashing Jack's getaway with Diane once she tracks them down. Diane and Jack may find themselves horrified once Patty shows up looking for revenge. Patty may be more dangerous than ever once she goes after Jack and Diane again. So stick with us for any disturbing news to come. How will Diane and Jack handle the threat that's about to resurface? What wild move will Patty make next? The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest Patty will prove she's more unhinged than ever. So don't miss all the action. Just when Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins believe they've escaped Genoa City's endless drama, fate has other plans. What begins as a romantic retreat quickly spirals into one of the most unsettling encounters they've faced in years when Patty Williams unexpectedly appears, turning their peaceful getaway into a nightmare. The Abbott couple has weathered betrayals, family feuds, and corporate battles, but Patty's sudden return threatens to reopen old wounds that never truly healed. If these spoilers play out, viewers could be in for an unforgettable roller coaster of suspense, shocking revelations, and terrifying consequences. A long overdue escape. Jack and Diane desperately need time away. With Jabot's constant pressures and the emotional toll of recent family conflicts, they decide to leave Genoa City behind for a secluded lakeside resort. Their goal is simple: reconnect, enjoy quiet evenings together, and leave the chaos behind, even if only for a few days. At first, everything seems perfect. Morning coffee overlooking the water, long walks through wooded trails, romantic dinners by candlelight. For the first time in weeks, Jack lets his guard down. Diane notices the change immediately. She sees the man she fell in love with instead of the CEO, constantly carrying the world's weight on his shoulders. Unfortunately, peace never lasts long for the Abbotts. An unwelcome familiar face. The mood shifts the moment Diane spots someone watching them from across the lodge. At first, she dismisses it as coincidence. Then she sees the unmistakable smile. Patty, standing quietly near the entrance. She isn't screaming. She isn't making a scene. In many ways, that's what makes her appearance even more disturbing. Jack freezes. Years of painful memories come rushing back. Patty's history with Jack has always been complicated, unpredictable, and dangerous. No matter how calm she appears, neither Jack nor Diane can ignore the possibility that her emotional stability could change in an instant. Patty claims it's destiny. When Jack confronts her, Patty insists she isn't there to hurt anyone. According to her, this meeting was meant to happen. She claims fate brought them together. Her voice remains soft. Her expressions seem sincere. But Diane notices something unsettling. Patty keeps repeating certain phrases. She talks about unfinished stories, second chances, and people who refuse to listen to destiny. Jack attempts to end the conversation, politely, asking Patty to leave them alone. She agrees, or at least she pretends to. Strange incidents begin. That night, odd things start happening. The couple's dinner reservation mysteriously disappears. Someone leaves flowers outside their room with no card attached. Later, Diane hears footsteps outside their cabin long after midnight. Jack checks. No one's there. The next morning, another surprise awaits. A handwritten note. You can't hide from the truth. Neither of them knows whether Patty wrote it, but both suspect she did. Diane's worst fear. Diane refuses to become another victim of Patty's unpredictable behavior. She urges Jack to contact the local authorities immediately. Jack hesitates. He worries involving police could escalate the situation. After all, Patty hasn't technically committed a crime. Yet, Diane isn't convinced. She notices Patty appearing everywhere. At breakfast, near the hiking trail, even outside the resort gift shop. Each encounter feels increasingly intentional, increasingly threatening. The romantic getaway has transformed into a psychological thriller. Everything changes during a stormy evening. Heavy rain traps everyone inside the lodge. Power flickers. Lights dim. That's when Patty approaches Jack privately. She delivers a chilling warning. Someone isn't who they claim to be. She insists Jack is being deceived. But here's the twist. She refuses to say whether she's talking about Diane or someone else entirely. Before Jack can press for answers, Patty walks away. Her mysterious statement leaves him questioning everything. Could she be manipulating him? Or does she actually know a dangerous secret? Shock turns to horror. The biggest scare comes later that night. Diane discovers Patty inside their cabin, not breaking in violently, simply standing near the window, watching the storm. Jack immediately orders Patty to leave. Instead, she begins talking about memories from years ago as if time itself has stopped. Then something unexpected happens. Patty suddenly appears, frightened herself. She claims someone followed her, someone dangerous. Before anyone can make sense of her panic, a loud crash echoes outside. A tree branch smashes against the cabin. The lights go completely out. For several terrifying moments, no one knows what's happening. When emergency lighting finally returns, Patty is gone. The mystery deepens. Her disappearance raises even bigger questions. Did she leave voluntarily? Was someone actually following her? Or was it another elaborate psychological game? Authorities search the property but find only scattered footprints leading toward the forest. Jack and Diane debate cutting their trip short. Neither feels safe anymore. Yet, Jack can't shake Patty's warning. Something about her fear seemed genuine. If she wasn't lying, another threat could be lurking nearby. Genoa City's ripple effect. Back home, news of Patty's appearance spreads quickly. Ashley worries Jack underestimated the situation. Billy believes Patty's involvement guarantees disaster. Victor Newman, never one to ignore potential chaos involving the Abbotts, quietly begins gathering information. Even Phyllis becomes curious. She wonders whether Patty uncovered something explosive before disappearing. The mystery grows larger than one vacation. It could become Genoa City's next major crisis. What's next for Jack and Diane? The aftermath could test Jack and Diane's marriage like never before. Jack feels guilty for not recognizing Patty's deteriorating emotional state sooner. Diane struggles with lingering fear, wondering whether they'll ever truly escape the shadows of Jack's past. If Patty returns, her next move could expose buried secrets that several Genoa City residents would rather keep hidden. Was her warning about deception real? Is another villain waiting in the wings? Or has Patty become both messenger and victim in a much darker story? Final thoughts. These potential developments promise exactly the kind of suspense the young and the restless fans love. Emotional confrontations, psychological tension, and unexpected twists that leave viewers questioning every character's motives. A getaway meant to strengthen Jack and Diane's relationship instead becomes a haunting reminder that Genoa City's past has a way of following its residents wherever they go. Whether Patty is orchestrating the chaos or desperately trying to prevent an even greater tragedy, one thing seems certain. This shocking encounter could change the Abbott family's future forever. As the mystery unfolds, fans should prepare for intense confrontations, startling discoveries, and a terrifying question that refuses to disappear. What was Patty really trying to warn Jack about before she vanished into the storm?